Alright, hello. This is just for me to practice speaking and telling stories, basically. So, yeah, I know no one's gonna watch this, and I don't really care. So, I'm gonna try to stay anonymous just 'cause, it's the internet, but if you know me in real life, you can definitely recognize my voice. So, alright. This happened I mean, it's probably a year or two ago, but, uh, me and my friends snuck out. There's quotations around snuck out because it wasn't like we didn't sneak out to go to a party or anything, or like we didn't like sneak out a window. We kind of just left through the front door. But I mean, nonetheless, it was still really funny, so I do want to say it. So it all started because this kid, one of my friends, my good friends, let's call him. His nickname will be Blondie, and so Blondie invited me and a few other one of our friends to come over just to celebrate his birthday. It was just a few of us. And, we stayed the night and it was pretty fun. And then we stayed up till I want to say it was about like 2 a.m. honestly. And we were just staying up. I want to say it's about like 2 a.m. now. And we were staying up watching Chainsaw Man, I remember. Uh, I'm pretty sure we finished it, but whatever. And, you know, like obviously we start to get hungry after a little while. So we decide that we're gonna get. I mean, okay, listen, I'm not that much of like I don't really do much. Like I don't like to go out much. So like they wanted to go. My group of friends wanted to go to the mall, which was like an hour walk, and I said like a firm no. I was like, no, I'm not going. Because mind you, it's like 2 o'clock. I'm pretty tired. I'm not trying to go anywhere, but still they're talking. They're like, oh, we should go to McDonald's because it wasn't too far. It's like a 5 minute walk. So I'm still like no because I'm pretty sure like Blondie's like parents are still up right now. So I'm like it would be kind of stupid if we went. But like I just keep getting worn down for like it has to be like 10 minutes. It felt like at least, but I'm just getting worn down. I'm just like, no, I don't really want to go. But, I mean, the peer pressure worked, so so eventually I agree to like, at least try and go. I mean, the only reason I agreed is cuz the neighborhood isn't too bad, I know we're not going to get taken or anything, but still, it's still something I wasn't that interested in doing. But for the hell of it, I was like, yeah, why not? Let's go. And so also, by the way, we don't have much money, like, because, like a bunch of kids. We scraped together a bunch of money. We have like $20. So, I mean, that can get you like, I don't even know that can't even get you much, to be honest. So it's kind of stupid of us. But, so we get the money and we're about to leave. And the door, we're not gonna like jump out the window or anything. We're on the second floor, so we're not trying to like die for some McDonald's. But we go and we honestly just walk out the front door, if I'm being honest. And the front door has one of those gates, like gate doors, and it's so loud. Like we open the door and it creaks really loud. It could have waken up the neighbors, to be honest, but it's too late at this point to turn back. So we're like, we're just gonna go. We're just thinking like, what's the worst that can happen? I'm I honestly don't care if we get caught at this point. I'm just like, if we get caught, it's whatever. I don't really care. And so we start walking. There's like honestly 5 or 6 of us, so it's not too bad. But so we start walking. We're only a few minutes down, and we make it to the main street, and the McDonald's is like across the street. So we're trying to figure out a cross because like there's no like stop like there's no like crosswalks. So we're gonna have to go pretty far if we want to cross the light. So we're just walking in one direction. We're just talking about whatever, honestly. And Blondie, he gets a call. I already know at this point that we're screwed, but it's. I already told them before, like if we get caught, like I'm not taking the like. You can count me out for that part. I already said that, and we agreed. So he gets a call. It's not from his parents. It's from his brother. Which his brother. I'm not gonna say anything about his brother, but his brother's on. It's pretty chill, honestly. Um, Not a bad guy or anything, but he answers the call and he's like, "Hey, Blondie, where are you guys?" And we just don't know what to say. And so Blondie goes, "Oh, we were taking a stroll. We were taking a stroll around the neighborhood." Like anyone's gonna believe that, but anyway. And we're at like a pretty like decently busy like street. So even though it was like 2 a.m., I mean there's still a bunch of cars, so you can hear them going, and this car is like honking and stuff. So he's like, "No, you're not. I can hear the street." And apparently when we were going out the front door, Blondie's brother and his mom were up watching a movie, so they just heard everything going on, and they saw that all the kids were missing. So that happened, and honestly, I'm just laughing at this point because it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny situation, to be honest. Um, and yeah, as soon as Blondie gets this call and he ends the call, this guy starts booking it. He didn't wait until the call was over. He just started booking it. So we all follow behind him. We're all just like laughing about what's gonna happen. Cause I mean, I already said like I'm not taking the fall for this. This wasn't my idea. I mean, that was kind of a jerk move on my part, but whatever. Right, so we're on our way back, and we make it like 3/4 of the way, and we see Blondie's brother, like presumably coming to find us. So we say hey, we go like, "What's up?" And he's like, are you guys stupid? We can hear the." He wasn't mad that we like went out because obviously he doesn't care. But he was just like, "Are you guys stupid?" He was just like, "Oh, your parents are still up. Like, why wouldn't you just wait a little bit?" And you know what? That's fair. But we're just stupid. So that's all I can say, honestly. And the and his brother just he's so chill, honestly. He was just like, "If you guys want, I can go out, get you guys some like nuggets and fries and drinks and stuff." And I was like, "That's that's pretty cool. That's more than I thought we were gonna get out of this. I thought we were just gonna, I don't know, I thought we were gonna get run over and get no food. So this is already turning out better than I thought." And so he walks past us and we go home, right? Now, mind you, Blondie is like dreading this because you know you can't just go out in the middle of the night to go get McDonald's. Like that's not very smart to do, and we knew that. But anyway, we're approaching his house, and you can just like you can feel like the awkwardness that's about to happen. So we have like the walk of shame to the house, and nothing like his mom was just like waiting for us like in the living room, which is really funny. But so we walk through, and then she's not even like yelling. She's just like, "Oh, what were you guys thinking?" He's mostly mad at Blondie because like you know it is his mom and all. But so they go have a talk, and me and the rest of our friends are just sitting there, kind of just laughing about everything that happened. And okay, just important context. This guy's white, so like this will be important because he comes out with his mom. He's like, "Okay, guys, we're good. She said that it's okay because it's my birthday and all." That logic to me just made no sense because like it doesn't matter whose birthday it is. You can't just go out in the middle of the night like just to go get food. It's stupid dangerous, and you definitely shouldn't do that ever. But we did it anyway, so. And I was just in shock cuz I was expecting to hear him start crying and start like begging for forgiveness or something. I expected a little more. I was honestly kind of bummed out. So we just get let off the hook like that, which I'm still surprised to this day because I expected like our parents to be called or something to happen. I mean, I didn't really care because I mean, I don't think my parents give a shit. So, but yeah, that's honestly, we didn't get any repercussions, which I'm not complaining, but like I still think something should have happened at least. And so after that's all over, we're just all laughing about it. Blondie's brother gets back, and we're expecting some food because that's kind of what we went out for. And he tells us, he's like, "Guys, the McDonald's was closed." So the moral of the story is, don't go out the house at 2 a.m. because we didn't even get our McDonald's because it was closed the whole time. I don't know how we didn't know that. We didn't plan anything. So that's all that happened, and we still to this day never got the McDonald's. So still pretty bummed about that, honestly. Yeah, and another thing is white people's parents are kind of they don't care if you don't. And you could smoke. It's not like we smoked crack or anything, but I still expected more of a reaction. All right, anyway, that was it. Bye.